What is up? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. So if you clicked on the video, you're probably just like me. You're wanting some sort of studio at your house that you could do your YouTube videos from. Well, today I'm going to show you how I turn this boring bedroom, this catch-all room, a spare room in our house, into our new 3-set YouTube studio. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. Happy that you are here. Like I said in the intro, this is going to be a transformation of this room into a 3-set YouTube studio. So Jess and I have finally decided to do something with this room, number one. Number two, invest into our channel and give y'all some nice things to look at, really, when we're doing videos at the house. You know, with the pandemic and everything that's going on, it's not really easy to travel like we want to, like the content we want to bring y'all, but we still have stuff that we want to bring you, we want to talk to you about, and so we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. We're still doing a little bit of travel, working with some groups here around Texas to bring y'all some local Texas stuff, travel wise. But today we're transforming this catch-all room into a 3-set YouTube studio. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to first clean this thing out, because it's been basically where we just throw everything. Like, oh yeah, this, throw it in there. The leaf, this is a leaf to the dining room table, right? It's here. We've got 2 extra chairs. We've got a TV that's in a box, right? So we're going to take all this stuff, we're going to clean it up. Then with Amazon, particularly only Amazon, and I'll link everything down in the description, I'm going to show you how you can build your own set, your own YouTube studio, and you could take this as far as you want it to go. We're doing 3 sets. You could do 1 set, you could do 2 sets, you could do all 3. But I'm going to show you the options that you have when you're going into building a YouTube set, and it can honestly anywhere from $100 to $1,000, whatever you want to spend. So I'll link everything in the description. I'm still ordering stuff. There's still stuff coming in. So the first step today is going to be just clean this room out, and let's get that going. All right, so we got the room all clear. We got some tripods still in the corner. We're going to use those in a minute, or later on, not in a minute. But this chair is staying. This will be set number 2, I guess. Everything that's on that chair is going to be incorporated in this room somehow, or has a chance to be incorporated in this room. And you can see it's fully clean. It's back to empty. So everything's done. Like I said, we still got some Amazon deliveries coming. As those roll in, we'll start collecting them, throw them all in here, and then we'll set everything up. It's a lot of boxes. They're here. Well, most of them. Let's check out and see what we got. So in this beautiful pile of boxes, we have basically one YouTube studio. All the equipment that we need for all the other ones, except for the 3rd studio, Studio 3 in this room, is still in transit. It's taking a little bit longer than all the rest to get here, but it's been a couple days. We finally got the majority of the stuff in. As you can see, it's quite the Amazon haul. So everything is from Amazon that I'm using, except for that sign. I got that Texas on Facebook. But everything that I ordered is from Amazon, so I'll link everything in the description. So if you're interested in any of these products, I don't really know what's in any of these boxes. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what's in each particular one. I do know what is in this big boy right here, and that is a desk, and that's where we're going to start today. So let's throw this thing together. Alright, so like I said, that big box is a desk. That's where we're going to start. So basically, over here in this corner is going to be studio number 1. You got the chair there. Studio number 1 is going to be a office desk type setting. We can do some, anything technology related, jump into the computer, whatever. So that'd be Studio One. So let's get this desk put together. Well, it has officially been a couple days since we last saw each other. Last time we were together, I was setting up this desk. So at the start of this video, I told you it was going to be a 3-studio setup. So basically, this is studio number 1. If we turn around and look, basically everything I did was just set up a desk, put a monitor. In my case, it was a TV that I had laying around, hooked up the computer to it. I've got a couple different things here that are useful to me. Number one, I've got this mic, attached it to the desk. It also comes with a little stand, but I can use this if I'm at the computer. If I need to do a voiceover or something like that, I can use this mic. It's a condenser mic. I'll put the link in the description, but it's about $70, and it's honestly pretty good. So I'll use it for things like this. As we get into the analytics, I kind of just want to show you, it's been 1 month since we got monetized. Basically, that's all I really did with the desk. I mean, you see the shelves behind me. I had a scrap piece of lumber that I was laying around, cut it up, sanded it, put some stain on it, threw some things on the shelf. I picked up that sign on Facebook Marketplace. It was like 60 bucks. Obviously, it doesn't matter to you if you're not in Texas, but I mean, for me, I'm all about Texas and everything Texas, so it was super easy. I've got some books up there, A&M helmet. This is kind of the Aggie room, as you'll see in the next set. But that little blue light that's back there is a pretty cool gadget that I'm gonna do a whole nother video about. But let me show you that. So basically, I wanted a little bit more light. You can see the difference. I have it in my hand now, so you can see the difference with just the monitor, the TV, and the neon sign behind me. It just looks kind of bland, right? So I wanted a little bit something else, so I picked this up on Amazon. I was in between this one and the Lume Cube. The Lume Cube, everybody talks about it. It's the name brand. Everybody wants it. It's the best of the best, right? So I went back and forth with the Lume Cube, and I ended up getting this one, and I'm not disappointed in it at all. The reason I got it is because it's got this little mount, right? So it's a hot shoe, so it fits on top of the camera in case you're vlogging in low light or something like that. But it's also got its own little hot shoe here, so I can attach the mic, I can attach something else if I need to on top of the camera. If we're not using it on top of the camera, like in our case, just fold it up and it folds away like that. And it's a Rgb light, so I'm gonna try not to blind everybody, but so you can control the dimness. That is obviously 0, and then it goes all the way up to 100. So you can see the difference. It's got some different modes. You can go like a strobe mode or flash, or it's just white, which you can also turn into like a cool yellow by going this way. So you could turn it into a cooler yellow light, whatever you want to do. Or you could go back to pure white. You go back to the colors, and if you scroll through, it'll literally change color to anything that you want. And I thought that was super cool because I could change the color of the backdrop, right? If I want red out there, I could throw the red up there. If I want blue, I could keep it a blue. If I want green, whatever it is. Right, so I picked this up, I think it was 60 bucks. Obviously the link is in the description, but I love it. And like I said, I'm going to do a whole review video about this. So be on the lookout for that if you want some more information. So you're probably sitting here wondering, okay, well, what's lighting you, right? You got this set up and this backdrop, everything good, but the lighting is, better than it was. It's not just a ceiling fan light. No, we stepped it up. We went with the, I mean, I guess it's budget friendly, but I think they're really good quality. So I paid 70 bucks for 2 Mountain Dog lights. I'll show them to you. I'll switch over to the phone. So that is the Mountain Dog light. That one's off right now, but we have the ability to turn it on right now. So that's the sole light that I'm getting. Obviously we got the light behind us, but this Mountain Dog light comes with the softbox, the whole bulb, the stand, everything that you need to basically plug it in and you're ready to go. So we've got the lighting taken care of. The audio, if we zoom out on this camera, if I zoom out, you could see the mic stand. I got the Rode Micro Mini. I'm kind of in the market for a maybe a better shotgun mic that I can use on the camera as well as in here. But for right now, the Micro Mini is gonna have to suffice. And that's basically it for the desk. So we in this set right here, the only things that we purchased were the desk, the mic stand, the lights, which the mic stand and the lights, those go everywhere, right? I mean, that goes in the other sets. So, I mean, those are kind of universal expenses that we're gonna have. So basically the only thing that we really purchased for this set is the desk, that Texas light, and if you want to count the little blue light back there, I mean, I guess you can, but everything else was kind of universal purchases. So the mic stand, the cord that's running to the camera right now, it's a 10-foot long male to male 3.5mm jack, so we can, you know, run the audio cord, because that Rode video mic cord is about yay big. So I mean, those type of things kind of run for every set, and so they're kind of interchangeable, so I don't really count those. Yes, those are expenses that you're going to have to incur, and you're going to have to spend your money, but for the value that they are, I mean, I think we're maybe $150 into lights for $70. Mic stand was $24. I already had the Rode Mini, or the Micro, so that, I mean, that runs about $60, but, and then the cord was, I think, $10, and you need a little little adapter for the mic stand, so that, I think that was like $6. So I think, you know, 70 and 20, that's 90, another 10 for the cord. I mean, we're about $120 for universal things that you can use. The desk was $139 on Amazon, except for the Texas light. Everything else came from Amazon, other than like the A&M helmet I already had, the books I already had, things like that, the chair, but everything else is basically Amazon. So everything that we purchased for this video, and we'll go at the end over a full rundown of everything that we purchased. So that's studio number 1. Let's head over to studio number 2. Alright, and welcome to studio number 2. So this is kind of a more casual place. The computer, if we want to get into tech stuff, things like that, if we need to jump into the computer for anything, if we're talking about editing or doing whatever, if we just want the picture in the background, that's a nice little spot. I think the desk is my favorite spot. Studio number 2 is basically a place where Jess and I can sit down and talk. So if you picture it, you know, I'm here, she's there, we're sitting here talking. She don't want to be on camera tonight, she got a lot of work to do. But this is studio number 2. I'm happy with the way this turned out. So we could talk about everything that's here. The only thing I purchased for this was this couch right here. And I actually got on Facebook Marketplace in my area, found this couch for $100, got it, brought it back into the house, and I mean, it's in perfect condition. The guy used it for like a month, and I think he moved in with his girlfriend, and then, you know, the couch was the odd man out. So I got lucky, but there's plenty of couches out there. The cool thing about this couch, these fold down. It's kind of like a futon deal. It turns into a twin bed. So obviously we're in our guest bedroom, or I guess it's not really a guest bedroom. It's kind of an overflow room. So you saw it before. It was messy. We cleaned it all up, but this is like an air mattress room for us, basically. So that wall behind me that these jerseys are sitting on, that is our true guest bedroom. It's got a queen bed, everything in there. In the odd chance that we have, you know, 3 people, 4 people, couples, things like that, and we need another bedroom, this became the other bedroom, right? So it's an air mattress room. So I like the fact that this couch gives us the ability to, if we have, you know, like a couple and then somebody else, like an odd man out, we could just throw this up, or put this back down, and it becomes like a twin bed. Or if we need to, we've still got all this open space in front of me, basically where you are on the tripod, that we can still put the air mattress up. these light stands, everything folds up. I mean, the light bulb's pretty big, but everything else folds up the backdrop. So it basically becomes an empty room again if we really and truthfully need it. But it's nice because these light stands aren't huge, right? You look at some videos or you do some research and you talk about the aperture, you know, big light, and it's huge, right? It's not really great for this type of setup. I need to be able to put it away, tuck it into a corner if some guests come over. So this is a pretty good setup for us. The jerseys in the background, I told you this was the Aggie room. Obviously huge A&M fans. So we got Cullen Gillespie, who is the ultimate 12th man, one of Jess and I's favorite players to ever come through A&M. Mike Evans, still with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then Johnny Manziel up there, the last Heisman winner at A&M. So you'll see the jerseys as we kind of go through, and Jess and I are kind of using this studio, things like that. But studio number 2, this is it. Pretty simple. I'm actually using both the lights right now. I know you can kind of see them in the reflection of the jerseys, but both the lights light this up. That way Jess would have a light and I would have a light, kind of show you what we're using. So that's it for studio number 2. Let's go to studio number 3. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, did you transform into a barn? Where did you go? Did you go out in the garage, or what did you do? Nothing. This is a backdrop. It cost me $14. The stand was another like $25. So I'm in this whole studio for pretty cheap. This is kind of just a space where we can, you know, do something like this, an introduction video. If we want to talk about something, if I'm going to review my Hey Dude shoes, get you some Hey Dudes, so you'll see that. You know, just things like that. Tech reviews that don't need really a computer or anything like that. Like when we review that light, we'll kind of do that stuff here. It's kind of a casual background. I'm actually pretty impressed with the way this came out. I was kind of skeptical at first. Jess was like, oh, it's going to look fake. It's not going to be good. But it actually turned out pretty well. I like the backdrop decently. The stand, I wish it was a little bit longer. If I zoom out here, you can see that it's on the clips, and then it's taped up on the wall because the backdrop is a little bit too long for the stand. But if that's our worst problem, then we're doing fine. I just put it up there with some painter's tape. That way I don't take any paint off the wall. This is literally sitting right in front of the closet door. So I've utilized all of this space. I've got the desk in the corner. I've got the couch against the wall. This is against the closet door. Again, folds up. The stand drops down. Put it right into the closet. Nobody ever knows that it's there. The guests leave, bring it back out, we're good to go. So it's pretty easy setup, take down. The only thing is, if you buy this, get a steamer, because it comes like folded up into a package about yay big. It took me like an hour to steam all the little creases out of it, but we got it done. I think it looks pretty good. Something like this is a decent video. Light is the same. I'm using one of the light boxes. I've got the mic right here. It's off camera, you can't see it, but the little micro shotgun right there. Running to the camera. Camera's on the tripod. And that's basically it. That's 3 studios for about $650 if you count everything: the couch, the light, the Texas light, the tripod, the desk, the microphone, the light boxes, both of them, the mic stand, everything. $650. Now, I made this video because number 1, I needed a studio. Number 2, I wanted to give you kind of an idea of the things that you could do. So maybe you just want a desk setup. Okay, great. Right? Maybe you just want the couch section. The couch is a great studio. I mean, look at people like Peter McKinnon. Peter McKinnon sat on a couch for the first like couple years of his YouTube career. Now he's got a full studio that he rents out, and he makes all his videos in there, right? Or maybe you just need a backdrop, cheap, easy, right? Things like that. So we're gonna break down everything that we bought. We're gonna put it all together and figure out how much it was. All right, so it's full breakdown time. First, audio. Let's talk about the audio. So I had the Rode Video Mic Micro, which is still the audio that's coming out. It's the only microphone that I have that attaches to the camera. So I had that already, but you can pick that up for $69, right? Put the link in the description. The cable that runs from the back of the microphone to the camera so that it picks up the actual audio is $6. Again, link in the description. The on-stage mic stand is $30, so that's what I'm using. So it booms. Right now I've got it down so you can kind of see, you know, it's basically, you can have a regular mic stand or you can boom it up and it's overhead and out of your shot like we were using for all the other shots. So that's the audio setup, right? So audio is 50% of your video. So you gotta invest in your audio. That's why I'm saying that I'm looking for another shotgun mic, right? Maybe something better. Rode, if you want to send me a Video Mic Pro Plus, I would gladly accept it. Thank you so much. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know if I'm ready to drop $300 on a microphone. So maybe looking at the Video Mic Go, something like that. But voiceovers, we got this. This is made by Pfeiffer. I like it pretty good. I haven't used it a whole bunch, but I like the way it, you know, mounts to the desk, and I can still have the ability to put it on the little stand if I needed to, you know, take it with me or something like that. It's like a Thunderbolt cable to a USB. So the only downside of this is that it only connects to the computer, but that's all I need it for. So I used to be doing voiceovers with running a video through the camera so I could have the mic, but now I can have the ability to run this directly through my computer and let the computer record the audio for me. So that's pretty good. So audio's done, right? $61, 69 plus 25 and 6. That's your audio setup there. For the lighting setup, I told you I got these Mountain Dog soft boxes, $70 for the set. So yes, there are more expensive options out there, but honestly, why do you need to buy them? I mean, you see the lighting in this. Is it, you know, studio Broadway style? No, it's not. Is it good enough for what we're doing? Absolutely. So if you're looking for a low budget option, these Mountain Dogs are fantastic. The softbox collapses, everything goes down, so you can take it apart. So this comes out. You take the light bulb here out, which is huge, the biggest light bulb you've ever seen in your life. Check that thing out. Look, it's like the size of my head, which my head is huge. So it's a big light. You're getting a lot of wattage out of here. I don't even know what this is. 95 watts. So you're getting a heck of a lot of light out here, but it's soft enough so you still get a good look in your videos, and you get two. So you may be a single recorder, so you only need one. For me, it would be just one, but every once in a while, sometimes I have Jess in here, so I need the second one for her. So but the soft box just pops back in, pop it right back in, and Velcro it all up, and you're ready to shoot. So easy enough. So obviously we got two of those. One is still lighting this video, but the Mountain Dog soft box is highly recommended for $70. The other lighting solution that we have is obviously the Pixel G1S. Again, full review coming on that, but I'm super excited about this little light. I really love the hot shoe, and then still having the hot shoe for the mic, so when it goes on camera you can still see it and it looks really good. So super happy with this. Again, like $61, I think. $70, excuse me, $70. I got my cheat sheet down there. So $70 for this. It's an accessory, right? Do you need it? No, you don't need it. It's one of those things that I just kind of picked up because if we vlog at night, right? If we're actually traveling like we want to be, and we get out of this COVID stuff, this will come in real handy if we're at night. So light up the face, everything like that. But it's also something I can throw back there. So it's multi-use, so I could justify the purchase. But super excited about this thing. So lighting, $70 for the light boxes, optional $70 just for fun. Gives you $140 in lights. So I mean, we're kind of racking it up, but we're not too far gone yet. All right, now we can talk about this backdrop. We went over it, obviously. We talked about the price and everything like that. So $15 for the wood look backdrop. I think $25 for the stand. Comes with the clips, everything you need. So for $40 with tax and everything out the door and delivery, you've got a fully functional backdrop. So if you wanted to go with this setup, you know, super cheap, $40 here, $70 for the light. Obviously you need an audio hookup because again, audio is 50% of your video. So if your audio is decent, people will stick around. If your audio sucks, if you're using the onboard mic, it's not gonna be pretty good. So get the audio set up. You can shoot from your cell phone, you can shoot from a DSLR, you can shoot from a mirrorless, but your audio, step your game up there. So that's easy. This is probably the cheapest way to go, just because of the whole setup, and it's super lightweight. You pop it up anywhere. You put it in a garage, you can put it in a bedroom like we are, you can put it outside, you can put it anywhere, and you've got a backdrop that's consistent for your viewers. So that's a good option for you. Now the desk was probably the most expensive, just because the desk itself was $139. So that was the big piece. So every studio setup in this room has a big piece, right? So the desk is the big piece, there's a couch, the big piece, and then the backdrop is this big piece. So everything has a decently big piece, but the desk was the most expensive at $139. But that's delivered through Amazon, and then we had to put it together. Obviously you saw that. The couch was $100. This thing right here was, you know, $40 out the door. So the desk is probably the most expensive deal, but it is one of my favorite places, and it's functional. So not only is it a good studio, but I can also use it to edit my videos. I've got the big monitor in there so I can see a dynamic picture. That's why I use the TV instead of an actual monitor. Honestly, I had the TV, but I went and shopped at monitors, and they're just the same price as a TV. So I was like, why wouldn't I just get a TV that if I needed to then use the TV, I've got it, right? So I had the TV, so I just stuck with it. But I've got the cable running to the laptop, which makes me able to basically, you know, do everything that I would do on my laptop onto the TV. So the desk is functional for me because I can edit my videos. Obviously I do have the laptop, so I can take it anywhere I need to go, but I like to sit and, you know, do everything and get in a little bit of a workflow and edit videos and things like that. And then we have Studio 3, which is the couch. The couch is, you know, obviously an optional deal. You can spend as much as you want to, as little as you want to on a couch, right? I could have got a free couch that was all ratted and tatted up, but I wanted to wait, and so we were patient and ended up waiting for, you know, the right couch, as Jess put it. But we ended up getting the couch for $100 on Facebook Marketplace. So all in all, that's a pretty cheap setup. But in the end, right, in the whole conclusion, what do you need for a YouTube studio? You need audio, right? You've got to have some sort of microphone. The camera right now is 6-7 feet away from me, right? But the mic is right next to my mouth. Obviously I left it in the frame so you could see it. I left the light box in the frame so you could see it. But the audio is super important to you. So what do you absolutely need? Get you a microphone, a decent shotgun mic. There's the Deity out there. Everybody's raving about the Deity. You go with the Rode. I mean, Rode is a good brand that, you know, it's kind of the old standby. Everybody has a Rode. It's been around for a really long time. So get you an audio, get you some sort of setup that you can boom. Use the stuff that I have. It's gone through the paces. It's great. I really like the whole setup that we have. I don't have any regrets about what I bought. It's super easy to set up. It was like, you know, 20 minutes. We had this whole thing set up, other than building the desk. But you know, that is the life of you know, furniture that you got to put together. So get you some sort of audio, get you a light. They sell these single. I think it's like $20 difference, and you get another one. So obviously I think the one is $50, or you get two for $70. So I went to two because I needed it. But get you some sort of audio and a light. You can shoot this whole YouTube studio on a smartphone, right? I carry it in my pocket every single day, right? I've got an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It shoots 4K video. It shoots better than what you're watching here. This is 1080p out of my T6i, right? My beginner camera. So you can shoot 4K video on your iPhone. Get you a tripod, the same tripod that I got. It comes with the cell phone mount. You can pop it in there. Get you a little dongle for your iPhone. Throw it in there. You've got a video camera, right? So get your audio, get your lights, get you some stability, and you'll be good to go. Now you can go as big as you want, you can go as small as you want, but I did want to show y'all how to set up like a guest bedroom or something like that you can use as a functional YouTube space. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button. It helps us create more content. Use those links down there, support us for free, get you some good gear, get your studio set up. Can't wait to see what y'all create. See you in the next one.